What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Instant Replay Hoops. You know what I'm saying? Little Monday afternoon type show, 1:00. Coming at y'all. Y'all see if y'all was caught us live last night, put out a bunch of stuff as far as when it comes to some of these playoff games. Obviously tonight, you know what I mean? Game 4 between Yo Boys and the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? And also another game 4 matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Pistons, where Detroit's leading that series 2-1. We'll get into that in a little bit, but like we do on the show sometimes, we do have some let me get some little background music. We do have some NFL news, man. You know what I mean? As
very rare about this time.
Yeah, we do have a little bit. Obviously, come on, bro.
Some mid-Monday, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Obviously, got a little schedule stuff going on with the NFL. So, first of all, any of y'all Cleveland Browns fans out there, David Njoku fans, David Njoku has officially signed a 1-year contract with the Chargers. Was in, pretty much been in Cleveland his entire career. Cleveland, he was a free agent. They didn't want to re-sign him, or maybe they couldn't come to an agreement on what to re-sign him for. Homegrown Cleveland cat, like I ain't gonna say homegrown, he ain't from there, but been there his whole career. Obviously, we talked about it before the show. The man's caught on fire for Cleveland, dog. You know what I'm saying? Still showed up
literally,
to play.
dog.
Yeah, still showed up to play for y'all cats. They decided it wasn't in their best interest to bring him back, so he had been out there obviously before the draft even started. And finally, I think we're going to start seeing some of these signings like Deebo Samuel and shit. These players that's just sitting out there, and teams are finally starting to figure out sort of these, these little pieces they might need to add.
Yeah, like what movements they're going to go, what directions they're going to go.
Yeah.
Starting to see which draft pieces are going to work and not going to work. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Yeah. And so the Chargers still had, I guess they felt like they had a little void at tight end. You know what I mean? Go ahead and sign David Njoku, man, to some.
Fool, they got a void everywhere since all the time, bro. You know what I mean? And this is my motherfucking problem with this whole situation. Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about Njoku before the show. We both expressed how we fuck with Njoku. Dude's athletic, got the size, got the speed, got the IQ, got the hands. He played on let's be honest, on a garbage team for a long time. And we seen it because our boy was there, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is a monster. What happened? Nothing. All that ended up happening with Nick Chubb is he ended up getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I hope Shador gets the chance to start and turn the organization around. Anybody honestly believing that Deshaun Watson is the answer or the future, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, the man hasn't played football in a long time. If Deshaun Watson deserves the right to step on the field, then we're going to go back all the way to the Kaepernick conversation, if that's the case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my thing is this. You played on a mediocre or a below mediocre team for so long. Like you said, you know what I mean? Your career was built in Cleveland. And the fact that you were a beast in Cleveland says a lot, especially for cats like Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
I would assume at this point in your career, you'd want a chance to win a championship. You'd want a chance to win anything at this point in your career, right? So you go to the team that's fucking won nothing ever.
I knew you was about to say that.
That's my thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been just as mad, but understandable if you went to the Broncos or the Chiefs, or even the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Chargers, bro? You mean to tell me you went to one of the teams that in NFL history has never won shit? You went to one of the teams that at one point in time had Sayah, Gates, and Tomlinson and couldn't win none, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Come on, Chief.
Hey, man. Look,
and they were led by Phillip Rivers. You be led by Justin Herbert, bro. It's not the same, Chief.
Hey,
Not the same.
look, all I say is maybe he didn't get any calls from any other teams, bro. That might have been the case, man.
That has to be the reason, dog.
Yeah,
Chargers had, when his agent was on the phone calling everybody, nobody had to pick up except the Chargers. That's my only belief, bro.
Oh man, hey, possible, man, possible. So Njoku now,
What up, Jonathan?
Hey, it doesn't matter who goes to the Chargers, dude is gonna take it down. What up, Jonathan, bro? What's good? What's good? So real quick, I meant to bring this up yesterday, but I had forgot. So we don't talk much UFL. Shouts out to them cats though. All of them athletes that play for UFL teams getting some second opportunities to try to make it to the big time. I watched a little bit of the action this offseason between basketball and stuff, but bro, let me tell you something. This right here, on-field murder. Bro, you seen this? Look,
Nah.
Watch the quarterback, man. He about to die in 3.
You see, he's about to die.
Oh!
Oh! We doing it like that in the UFL, bro? Was that clean?
Yeah, hey, miss you too, Jonathan. Yeah, watch it. Look. Nah, I don't think he got flagged, but he died.
Bruh, I'm talking about blindside, led with the crown of your helmet, to the fucking dome piece. God damn, dog.
That was over the weekend, dog. The court, he is all right. He's okay. But
that was over this last weekend?
Yeah, this over. Yeah.
Bro, I gotta catch me some motherfucking UFL, dog. Yeah, I ain't seen. Yeah. I mean, I see like the highlights every now and then, but I ain't caught none. And god damn, bro, I ain't seen a hit like that since goddamn Sean Taylor hit the punter, bro.
Hey, yo, you know what I'm talking about?
You feel me?
One time again in live. Hold on, let's listen to it. Oh no, we got some sound. All right. He said, "Don't."
I ain't even mad for the fumble, bro.
No, look.
I ain't mad, bro. Like if I die, I'm gonna lose the ball too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Deceased on the field, bro. So yeah, just bringing that up real quick. Look, it says hit stick activated too, right there.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is perfect execution because you got like this much space to hit the hit stick. You know what I'm saying? Pop that, right trigger. You know what I mean? That was an up. You know what I'm saying? That was an up flick too, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's straight up flick, dog. You know what I mean? Straight drop the sticks on that one, bro.
A little bit of more news. Jets running back Breece Hall gets an extension worth $45 million or more, depending on incentives.
Why?
Let's see, Breece Hall?
Why?
Hey man, he might like it there, dog. Breece Hall, nice.
Breece Hall ain't the problem. We rooted for Breece Hall. I drafted him in the fantasy for 2 fucking years. Why are you extending? It got to be because they don't want nobody else to have him because they don't use him.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens next season.
It's got to be though. They just don't want nobody else to have him, bro.
The dude that they got catching snaps next season says that they're gonna need Breece Hall a lot. So, obviously, yeah. This I'm guessing a decision on I'm guessing OBJ trying to fuck with the Giants again, and they up there talking about Harbaugh trying to make a decision on whether or not to let that.
Yeah, I think.
Get a man a minimum contract, bro.
Well, you know legacy signs. Hey, sign the dude. He's a veteran preference. I mean, he's a veteran experience. You know, he can do good. In mentoring in that. He's good for the fans because this is where the popularity blew up. But other than that, man, I mean, I think OBJ is just one of them cats that had a lot of potential. It just didn't turn out the way it probably should have, dog. I mean, you got you a ring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not the best one you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you've had spectacular moments. You yourself might not go down in the Hall of Fame because I'm gonna be honest. I don't think OBJ is really Hall of Fame material, dog.
I don't either. It's close.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
close. But you as a player for your career won't be in the Hall of Fame, but you have several plays that are in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So right here, it says New York Giants coach John Harbaugh said he has talked to former star wide receiver OBJ 3 or 4 times over the past week as they remain in touch about reuniting. But Coach Harbaugh says they will play it out over the next month and into training camp. Beckham, he had a workout for the Giants last month, and the Coach Harbaugh said he looked good, man. Look like OBJ. So maybe they'll give him that veteran minimum contract. You know, he come in for a year or two, like you just said, mentor the young cats. Also, Malik Neighbors, who tore his ACL early last season, should be back fresh for the start. Somebody like OBJ in the locker room with him might give him them little, you know, he a vet, man. He a vet.
I mean, I would love to see the opportunity for the Giants to have a healthy roster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the weapons back. You know, say they sign OBJ. Okay, now you got your number one Malik Neighbors, whoever your number two is. I can't think off top. You know, you got your running back with Scatterbo. Plus they signed somebody else just recently. And you know, hey, go ahead and throw OBJ in there as like a third, fourth receiver, like on a slot or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you have to pay attention to Malik Neighbors.
Yeah. So they got.
I'm gonna pay attention to Malik Neighbors because OBJ on the field.
Nah, you still. That's because they drafted Malachi Fields. He was saying he was impressive in camp. Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton is the second. Darnell Mooney and Calvin Austin the third are two of the new signees. You know, Mooney came from the Falcons.
Mooney and Austin, bro. They nice.
Yeah. So they'll be all right. But I would like to see, like we both think. I think seeing OBJ come back for at least a year might be something nice because the cat ain't played in a couple seasons. So
bro.
He said,
I know you don't.
I know you don't like.
I know, bro. I know, bro. We know, bro.
And finally, some more Giants news as we get before we move to basketball. The schedule drops on Thursday. The NFL schedule drops on Thursday night at 8 p.m. on ESPN. But some of the games have leaked in the first Sunday night football game of the season. It's going to be the Cowboys at the Giants, bro. The Cowboys will travel to New York to play the Giants on the first Sunday night football game of the season. We'll be watching because that's what we do. Watch football, and that should be also, real quick, I did want to mention too. Also, we saw last month the kicker from Dallas signed a record contract. Obviously, Aubrey is a nice kicker. He's an absolutely incredible kicker. And the Cowboys said, "Yeah, we ain't gonna let this cat slide. We're gonna go ahead and make him the highest paid." Well, what the Steelers turned around and did was say, "Nah, bro." They gave Chris Boswell a new 4-year, $28 million deal, which I think puts him past Aubrey as far as the highest paid kicker in the league. So they said, hey, man, we go. And look, hey, Boswell's nice. I can't say,
Boswell's nice. I think he got overlooked a lot just because, obviously when you're on certain teams, you're going to get more attention.
The Steelers haven't been they hadn't been that nice.
Right.
So yeah.
Any kicker that's kicking clutch in Chicago, Pittsburgh, these windier cities, bro.
Yeah.
Outside of a fucking dome, bro. You know what I'm saying? You kicking in the elements, bro. Kicking clutch. Yeah, go ahead and sign that motherfucker right there. Yeah, they're gonna
keep him. Also, shouts out, even though, hey, look, we always say we love the sport more than the teams. Shouts out to Adrian Peterson, who will make the Vikings. He's going to make their Ring of Honor at some point next season. Yeah, they're going to put his jersey up in the rafters, you know what I'm saying? And nobody will ever wear the 28 for the Vikings probably. But he's going to join the Ring of Honor, which is, look, Adrian Peterson was fucking nice, dog. I can't, much as I hate him, as much as I hate that cat because he played with the Vikings and he used to put it down on our asses twice a season for a decade.
Everybody, bro.
Yeah. Shouts out to Adrian
Peterson,
man.
I'm glad it happens, man, because due to some bullshit a couple years ago, I thought he was gonna get passed. I thought he was gonna get passed on all these, accolades and awards, because we've seen it happen so many times. You know what I mean? So to see that all of that shit's kind of phased out, and he is gonna start getting the career acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, bro.
Also, who did he sign with? Was it the Vikings? Jawan Jennings, also the 44.
No, it wasn't. Oh, no, it was the Vikings. Yes, it was the Vikings.
Former 49ers wide receiver. I don't like the cat. He gets on my nerves. Talks too much shit.
That's how I remembered it was the Vikings, because you already couldn't stand the cat. And then when I seen that he signed to the Vikings, I was like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah. Now I got to see the cat twice a season, along with Kyler Murray. Look, hey, the Vikings, make no mistake. Oh, you talking about they gonna put a whooping belt?
Oh shit, you fucking stupid.
But beside, let's be clear, the Vikings gonna be nice next season. I got to deal with that shit, man. Oh no, so that's pretty much where we at with the NFL news as we scoot on over to, the show is called Hoops. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump on over to some basketball news. All right, get that up there. Hey man, tonight's games, obviously we'll get to yours. You got the later game this evening, but as we look at tonight's games, obviously the first game of the night, 8 p.m. tonight, you got the Pistons, Cavaliers. Detroit leads the series 2-1 in Cleveland to see if Cleveland can tie this thing up. Obviously, the Knicks have already clinched and swept. So, hey, man, I heard somebody talking about this morning. It's unprecedented for this late in the playoffs, a team to get a week off. The Knicks going to be off for a week.
A whole fucking week, bruh.
Yeah, because look at this, 2-1. So if the Cavaliers tie, and I think the Cavaliers will tie this up tonight, you talking about 6 days at least, because they're going to play a game every other day. So that's 6 days until the next. And then once that series wraps, you got to have a day gap in between it before the Eastern Conference Finals start. So the Knicks going to be off for a week, man. They're going to be off for a week.
We'll see if it's a good or bad.
Yeah, we'll see. After that,
because a lot of these teams, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, the Knicks are on fire. Okay.
And you know what?
I'm taking Detroit to take this series. I do think they're going to take these next 2 games. I think they're going to win tonight and close it out at home.
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm not trying to play a hot fucking still got momentum, adrenaline still boiling in my veins Detroit, bruh.
And look, also, let me tell you something, man. One of the worst things that can happen to a team that's putting up 140 every game in the playoffs is not playing a game for 5 days. That's a long time, dog.
And on top of that, if Detroit wins, you got to go to Detroit, player.
Oh, yeah, if Detroit wins, because they got the number 1 seed. So, yes. So, look, the Knicks will be off a week. Again, I ain't just talking shit. History tells you that, especially in a sport like basketball, a team that's shooting lights out hot, you take a damn 6-day layoff before you start playing meaningful competition basketball. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. That's because look, the Knicks are shooting out of this world. Detroit's playing too fast for Cleveland. Yeah.
They are, and that's why Cleveland got the win this last game. Even though it was a nail biter, they slowed down that second half. Cleveland slowed down the game.
Yeah, I think I still think Cleveland's going to tie this thing up before Detroit eventually wins this series. But Cade Cunningham also had a lot of turnovers this last game too. A lot of turnovers you just don't see him make. As far as John, you want to hear we talk about your boys, man. Hey, if Tatum would have been healthy that last game, if he would have played, man, we might be looking at something different right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Celtics were on a heater all season, so I think your boys might be here instead of Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah. Just considering your boy didn't play that last game, but what has happened, and then. What's your thoughts, man? What your boys need to do, you know what I'm saying, to put one up in LA? You know what I'm saying? So when it goes
ain't nothing changes, man. Like I said, Austin got to come out there and put up 20. Braun has to put up 20. They gotta have, they gotta average less than 15 turnovers. Yep. And DeAndre Ayton needs to fucking play basketball, bro. Yeah. Stop being a bitch and play basketball, bro. Like the fact that you going up against one of the softest, most garbage centers in the fucking league and you still look like a bitch tells me everything I need to know about you, dog. So if you want to win, Lakers got to do what Lakers got to do. I'm going to need Kennard, you know what I'm saying, to put up 30 off the bench in the Kennard Center. You know what I'm saying? Bro, look, man, we've seen the season and how it's. I mean, we've seen the series and how it's played out.
There you go, right there, man. Look, there you go.
There he is, baby. You know what I mean? Just like that tonight, dog. Yeah. If that motherfucker don't show up, we ain't winning. You know what I mean? So, I mean that's what it is. Like we talked about it last night. It's not impossible. That's why we got a game 4.
Yeah.
Now, I know the odds are 168-0 in our favor, but you know what I'm saying? The odds are still there, baby. You know what I mean? As in the great words of Lloyd Christmas. So you're telling me I still have a chance?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I just want them to pull out one, bro.
Yeah,
I just want them to pull out one, just so they can't be swept, bro. That's it. If they can do that, I'll call it a successful season. Because I forgot, okay? I forgot till after we did our show last night. You know why those grins on OKC are ear to ear?
Why?
That's because the last time they played Luka in the playoffs, Luka fucking murdered it.
Oh, against Dallas, yeah.
Yup. And Luka has to sit on the bench. So they're sitting there with smiles from ear to ear because they know for a fact, bruh, because we seen it during the season. If motherfucking Mr. Doncic was on the court, oh, this would be a whole different series, dog. So karma will come around. Karma will do its thing. So I'm gonna let karma do its thing. I just want him to get one.
Get one, yeah. I got you, man. So we'll be watching tonight, as you can see right there.
All right, Jonathan. Holla, bro.
Hey, appreciate you stopping through, homie. I got it, man. Hey, so yeah, man. So tonight, 10:30 tip off. We'll be watching on Prime Video. You know what I'm saying? Where they be. Hey man, Prime Video got the dopest damn NBAs. That's why I be putting on the videos, dog. When I put it, that's it. It just sounds like basketball, man. Shouts out to Prime.
And they got that other view also, bro.
Yeah, what's that?
That you can watch it like as they're fucking passing. You see like their passing average as they're scoring. You can see.
Oh
the
yeah, with the stuff.
That performance view. Yeah,
performance. That's what because I got that Braves vision, man. Because half the games will be. How the hell they gonna be playing the Dodgers and none of the games was on TV except for the damn.
Bro, you know how hot I was about that shit, dog.
I'm talking about the Dodgers, dog. It's the Braves and the Dodgers.
Bro, you gonna tell me Braves, Dodgers ain't on national TV, Chief? Come on, man. Right. And I got the MLB network, and I still had to subscribe to the Braves shit because it was local and it was blacked out.
Yeah, man. So I mean I subscribed to the Braves thing earlier at the start because I knew there was gonna be some games I was gonna want to watch, but I didn't think it was gonna be the Dodgers. But yeah, they got that same shit on the side. They got everything. Whoever's at bat, that team in the show.
I love that shit. I love that shit. Because I got the MLB through T-Mobile and shit. Bro, I'll be having the Dodgers here. I'll be doing some. I just got the Dodgers on the side screen. I got all the stats for both teams right there. Just a click of the button, bro. Boom.
Yeah, works nicely. So hey, anybody out there watching, man, get yourself some these hey, at least. With these streaming services, as they make you pay extra to watch some games, they giving you a little extra because I do like the stats and all of that shit that they put on the side of the screen. That shit makes at least it makes you feel good about them.
It gives you a little something more, bro. You know what I mean? If I gotta pay for the watch the stream, knowing that I gotta pay for Amazon Prime to watch that shit, I get pissed off about it, but knowing like I can sit back and I don't have to flip through fucking my iPad or my phone or something to see the stats and none of that shit because everything is on one screen, bro. I'm cool with that.
So real quick, we'll go back to last night's game. Obviously, we sort of got out of here while this game was still had hit halftime. You can see the score right there. If you look right there, it says the Wolves feasted on Wemby's ejection. So, hey, man, that's what you got to do. Somebody like Wembanyama get ejected, you better win that game, dog. If the Timberwolves still would have lost, I would have called it a wrap on them cats. You know what I'm talking about?
Remember when we walked up, when we clocked out, the Spurs were winning.
Yeah, the Spurs were up in that game. So obviously, you see Dylan Harper still had 20. Ant continues to do what he does.
Hurt. That's a hurt Ant right there too.
Yeah, hurt. Yep. Not 100% Ant putting in 36. I mean, obviously, you can say what you want if you're a Spurs fan. Well, if Wemby was, but he wasn't. I'm
gonna tell you like this: that game, maybe the game before that, maybe the game after that, you can have that case.
Yeah.
That Mother's Day game, you know what I'm saying, at home for Ant. Nah, he wasn't losing that, dog.
Yeah. So, obviously, yesterday we looked at the draft pick. So, right here we got this. So we still got at least 2 more games in this series before we move on So again, man, and they're not gonna even if like if we go to tonight's game, man, even if the Pistons go ahead and win the next two, they ain't gonna start the Eastern Conference Finals until the Western Conference Finals are about to start, dog. They just
so they still gonna have some time.
Yep, they still gonna have some time to wait because obviously this one, like we said, I think the Lakers gonna go ahead and grab them one tonight. Could be over tonight, but it could extend another game. And then obviously you see what when it comes to like last night, what you got right there.
Yep.
They still got at least 2 more games in that series. So we'll see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens, man. Also, the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks have opened up trade talks for Giannis. I don't know what's going to end up happening with that. The Bucks, obviously, you got a player like Giannis on your roster. You ain't about to let that fool slide for like 1 draft pick and 1 player. You gouging the team. You know what I'm talking about?
It's gonna be it's gonna be one of those blockbuster trades, I think.
Yeah, you gouging the team. So, it's Giannis gonna go somewhere where they're gonna have to give up 2 or 3 key pieces. So you know what I'm talking about, and I don't think Giannis at his age, he ain't about to replace 2 or 3 key pieces, dude. You know what I mean? So,
and that's what I'm trying to think too, bro. Like, where can you go as Giannis? Where are you gonna go? That you're gonna be capable of just getting there and boom, it's championship caliber because you're gonna have to give up a lot.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a team out there that he would want to go to that has like, 3 or 4 first round picks that still have their first round picks for the next 2 or 3 years, right?
I'll tell you like this.
Yeah.
If and when Bron leaves next year, don't bring your ass to the Lakers.
Oh, talking about Giannis?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. And that's another thing.
Your ass to the Lakers,
that's another thing. Look, wherever he goes, obviously, Giannis gets traded to a team that first season, he gonna be out of this world because he gonna be trying to prove to everybody that I'm still Giannis Antetokounmpo and I can still do this thing. We've seen a lot of injuries from him in the past 2 or 3 seasons. So who knows? I mean, look, I like to see him in Atlanta, but the last time we talked to the Bucks about a trade, they wanted Jalen Johnson. We ain't giving up Jalen Johnson, bro. He's too young and too new. So who knows what might happen for that? Also, I will say this, man. Now, as a Braves fan and as a sports fan in general, you too.
Right.
We all know the reputation that Philly sports fans have, right? Philly fans, they're crazy, right? That's what they want to give me. I better not hear. Y'all didn't show up for y'all boys. I don't give a damn what you want to say. When you hear the crowd in there sounding like it's a Knicks game, y'all didn't show up for your team. I don't care if you thought they was going to lose or not. If you didn't expect anything from them, so you ain't going to show up to the game or not. Philly sports fans
sounded like a Knicks game. I watched it. Bro, I watched half that game and forgot. I watched half that game and forgot it was a Sixers home game, bro, because the crowd looked like a fucking Knicks game.
And again, Philly sports fans always say that they the best motherfucker. They come out there hard. They talk a lot of shit. Y'all didn't show up for y'all team, bro. And if you want to go ahead and say that, the Hawks, then them Hawks games against the Knicks, there was a lot of Knicks fans. First of all, you can always say the Knicks fans. The Hawks ain't been good. Hawks fans don't claim to be Philly sports. Philadelphia sports fans claim to be the best in the fucking world. And y'all didn't. It looked like a real Knicks game in the Garden last night.
Well, it did. And so I was listening and watching afterwards. Apparently, Philly as an organization is pissed the fuck off because they basically were bamboozled. And so, a team is designated to sell a certain amount of tickets to local fans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently they sold a bunch of tickets to local fans and they all resold them to New York, to Knicks fans. Philadelphia apparently was pissed the fuck off because I guess there is a fine print in there somewhere that says that, I don't know, you can't do that. I don't believe that shit.
No, Embiid, before this last game, Embiid and a couple of other teammates, they went public and said, look, y'all don't sell your fucking tickets to Knicks fans.
Yeah.
Come to the damn game.
So apparently a bunch of like celebrities and shit bought a bunch of fucking bought a bunch of Philly tickets and gave them to their Knick fans' friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Look, man. I mean, that's the nature of the beast. I can't remember who it was, but it happened a few times in the NFL where they try to make that stink about it. Look, you're not going to restrict who can come and who can't as far as like region wise. You know what I mean? Yeah, you are designated to sell a certain percentage to local fans. You know, that's how you have the home field advantage and shit like that. But like you said, bro, if your fans ain't showing up, what you gonna do?
Yeah, man. And that's you know, and I think that's especially with this climate and this economy and stuff. People go sell their tickets, dog, because they just can't afford that shit, man. And so yeah, man. The only thing that got me about it, because that shit happened last year in Green Bay. There was way too many. There was way too many Bears fans I felt in Green Bay, like that they sold their tickets to, because Green Bay Stadium. There's a waiting list for tickets, like years long. Yeah. So if you already had them tickets, the people were selling the tickets. I felt they sold too many of them. I'm sure Joey would say the same thing. Bears fans probably sold too many because there was a lot of Packers fans in Chicago. Yeah. So it just happens. It happens all over the place. But the teams I'll put it like this. When you talk about Atlanta, because I know that's what thing. Atlanta's last game, there was a shit ton of New York fans in there. And the one thing that got me pissed off was I knew there was going to be New York fans. I just didn't want to see that courtside shit look just like New York. I didn't want to see Spike Lee and you know what I'm talking about. Don't let
Tracy Morgan, Ben Stiller, all that motherfuckers.
Hey, much respect. I just don't want to see them courtside of the Hawks game, even if we do get our ass kicked. You know what I mean? Because it's like now they feel really at home. You know what I'm talking
about? Viral. It went viral at your final game that you get swept on.
Yeah.
Watching the opposing fans get escorted to the front row. We all seen Kylie Jenner get escorted to the front row to sit next to fucking Timothy Chalamet. You know what I mean? Like, at your home game, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, even in their heyday, bruh. You know what I'm saying? When they were battling, you know what I'm saying, thick and thin. Never did I see Staples Center look like Boston.
Yeah, no. They ain't ever. Yeah. No, not the guard. When y'all play the Knicks, over there in LA, the LA people say, nah, bro, y'all ain't sitting courtside in our game. No.
Bro, you won't even see it look like a Clippers game when they play the Lakers, dog. And they shared the same stadium forever.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of attitude. I don't care if they there. If Spike Lee still want to come to
they go be there.
Yeah, but make that motherfucker sit 6 rows back, bro. Make him, you know what I'm talking about? So that man, hey, fight when your home turf, even if you know your team ain't as good as theirs, man, fight, dog. I ain't trying to say be shady, but man, you can't let the Knicks come to your city to play and the sideline look just like it do in New York. You just can't have that happen, dog. You just can't let that happen.
That's why places like, you know what I mean, like the NFL, like the black hole and the Iron Curtain, the terrible towels and shit. That's why it was so ruthless the way it was. Because it was like, bro, no matter who was coming to our spot, look around. You got these towels waving everywhere. Or you looking in the end zone and you got nothing but black in that motherfucker. Like, bro, it didn't matter, dog. Like, you weren't going to outnumber them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not taking over our stadium. And I don't know if it's, like you said, the economy, social status, you know what I mean? Because not too many teams have moved. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know what it is, but I remember like growing up, dog.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Like, I mean, we as fans don't play. Okay, you know what I mean? We call it our teams, but we don't play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But the most tangible thing we can have as a fan is our home field, bro.
Yeah,
our home court. And we appreciated that shit, and we took that shit to heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we showed the fuck up. Whether you were a Hawks fan, Bulls fan, Lakers fan, when have you ever seen motherfucking Chicago during Jordan's run? You know what I'm saying? With the opposing team sitting courtside.
No,
never, dog. Come on, bro.
You ain't. So And again, like I said, when it came to the Hawks, it's like the Hawks ain't been good, dog. Like this was the first season in a long time where the Hawks were really good. Actually made the playoffs, didn't have to do the play-in. There was still a lot of Knicks fans in there, the games that they played in Atlanta. I wasn't as surprised at that as seeing what I saw in Philly. I'm like, damn, y'all really had no confidence in y'all team that they was going to beat the Knicks. Y'all let them come in there. And I mean, dog, there was patches of Knicks fans in the Philly crowd that was crazy, dog. Mm-hmm. Crazy. And I'm like, dude, y'all let them take y'all arena over, man. So, nah, man. I just Philly sports fans, show up for your team, man. If y'all gonna talk all that shit about how y'all is as far as a sports town, y'all got to show up for your people, man.
You can't be grimy and not supportive, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because even if y'all thought, man, the Knicks gonna get us anyway, still come show some support. Maybe you know what? Probably 76ers probably seen that they were out, man, and they probably also looked in the stands and thought, damn, they don't even like us here. Ain't even nobody show up to watch us play. That probably dropped their damn morale down.
Y'all were embarrassed so bad and outnumbered so bad. I watched the video right before we did this of a large ass group of Knicks fans circling a little 5-year-old kid with a hand broom sweeping a Sixers shirt at the stadium, dog.
Yeah, dog.
I would have kicked that kid so far, dog.
yeah, and then I'd have smooth been like this.
You're welcome.
That motherfucker would have been in the basket, dog. All net, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, but I think that's about it, man. You got anything else, man? I'm trying to think. We once again.
Nah, man. Hopefully the next time I get up on here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Once again, the 2 games tonight, 8 p.m. right there, 10:30 p.m. nightcap. Yeah, man. Sports moves along, bro. Oh, one more thing I said not to forget, the NFL schedule does come out on Thursday.
Yep.
Get to see when damn, dog, the Falcons come to Green Bay this year. They don't come to. It's not in Atlanta.
I know.
Yeah.
Shit, the closest one for me is New Orleans, so I'm trying to see when that New Orleans game is gonna be.
Yeah, shit, man. Road trip, this motherfucker, dog. We might
hell yeah, dog.
I mean, matter of fact, do we play? We
might, dog. I don't know.
Because I know we play the Falcons, so I know we play in the NFC South. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
because the Falcons come, the Falcons don't do shit this year, dog. Because they go to Green Bay and they go to Vegas.
Oh damn! So okay, y'all. Oh, so y'all probably playing the damn NFC South too, then? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see what happens with that on Thursday, man. I don't know if we'll do a show or not. We'll see what the schedule's looking like, but yeah, man. Playoffs still going. We're gonna see who moving on, and shit, man. We appreciate y'all watching with us today.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? A little mid-Monday show, bro. You know what I mean? Getting ready to what it looks like to wrap up one. You know what I'm saying, one series and move on to the next, bro.
Move on to the next, man. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned and when we'll be back. But probably most definitely this Sunday. But before then, we'll probably try to get in. We gotta talk about the schedule when it comes out. So hey yo, y'all take it easy and see y'all next time, man. Peace out.